Hi friends, it's Velvet. I am here with, it's not really a 5-minute project, but you know what? It could be if you have the supplies close enough to you that you can do it in 5 minutes. And actually I do, because I just sat down and did this in, well, less than 10, I think. So this is just going to be what I think I would call, what do you call these things? A side page, I don't know, like if this was a page in your journal, this would kind of hang off of it. What do you call those things that everybody does, you know? Anyway, that's what this is supposed to be. And what I did was I did it on packaging paper because I have a ton of it. I always keep my packaging paper. I love working with packaging paper for so many different things. And this is what I've done. I just took a bunch of things that I keep in this little thing. It's things that I've stamped. It's things that I have ripped off of things. Just, I don't know, things that I've colored. Things that I think I might use that are tiny and need to be kept. And then I grabbed these that I've stamped recently and turned them into like tabs that are kind of thicker to use. And then I just pulled a couple things out of here just to maybe kind of use. And I did pull a couple things that I could start with, and here is my starting point for you know, this project that I'm going to do. But I did want to show you one that I already did so that you get an idea of what we're doing today. And so, you know, if you want to pause and go grab yourself something that you can use as a substrate, and then a bunch of, I guess you could just use scraps, or, you know, like some little tabs, just little things that you want to, you know, put on here. Think of it like a little masterboard that you're going to rip and put onto the side of a paper as like a tab, a page tab. So I am just going to get started. Here's an interesting thing that I pulled from a book. A person eating a big meal might swallow more than 200 times. Did you know that? I did not. So here's just a few things that I've got. Let me just tell you that I am in love with the new 49 and Market inks. The salted caramel dye ink from Ranger is gorgeous. Let me just show you what it looks like in case you didn't see. I think I was using it in my last video. I'm not sure. Oh my God, I love this color so much. Look at that. Love, love, love. All right, anyways, so that's why it's sitting in here in case something needs to be inked up, which this does. I was going to use this in here just because it's kind of cool. And this needs to be inked up. This is just something that I did, I don't know, last week before, was some new stamps that I got that I don't think I ever showed you. There. So on this other one that I did like something like this up here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. I got this new glue to try out. This I got from Amazon, Obseed craft glue, and it comes with a little bottle here. It comes with these little things, but I could not get it to go into this I couldn't get it to go into there far enough that it would stick good enough to, I don't know. It was leaking out, so I'll have to play with it a little bit, but for now I'm just going to use this. I'm just trying this out to see how it works. It seems a little runny to me, but I was hoping that it would be maybe a cheaper alternative to the Barely Art glue and the art glitter glue, which I think of as kind of interchangeable. I'm gonna leave that like that. I don't know about you. I do. I think of them as interchangeable for the most part. I'm gonna leave just a little bit of that probably sticking off of the side here. Just a little bit. And I've just got a little piece of, you know, just some stuff here that I wanted to put on. Looks kind of cool, and you can let that kind of hang off the side too. I can feel the stickiness of that coming through the fabric, but that's okay because it'll dry. I don't see it per se, but I can feel it. I do want this to stick down a little bit better though. Okay, let's get something with a little bit more color in here. See what I mean about it being a 5-minute craft? It very easily could be, I think. Because you're just grabbing stuff that you may have on your desk, stuff you may have just, you know, in a box nearby. And you know, once I get this done, then that means I've gotten 2 of them done in less than half an hour, which I don't think is bad. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, that's cool. Okay. You can tell that's some 49 Market paper. Some leftover stuff. See, I already like how this is turning out. I like it better than this one. But this was the first time I've ever made one of these, so I'll take it. How about another little piece of book page? Not that one, no. Oh, this is just, yeah, this is just a little something. Little something something. That looks like a stamp of sorts. Jeez, I dug into stuff that I forgot I had, or that I stamped and made, or, you know. Let's see what else we got in here. About maybe just ripping this apart. Maybe putting a little bit of, really like, I haven't opened the other 2, nope, 3 inks that I got from the 49 Market, but I think I'm gonna love them. I do want to put this on. And look at that, it fits perfectly right there. I just think that's funny. All right, what else have I got here? That's just an interesting color. I think that should go there. See, now I'm using up some of my scraps too, so some of these little scrap pieces that I had in here. I got a little birdie in here. Let's put that little birdie someplace. I don't know how I have a birdie that's cut this well, because I'll tell you what, I don't fussy cut well at all. So, don't know where you came from. Someone may have put that in something that came to me. Like that. Let's just go around the edges here. Look how quickly these come together if you've got some stuff you've already got. That's why I love kind of mass making, like clusters and things. Or not clusters, what am I trying to say? Mass making these little things that you can stamp and cut out and just put in something like this. All right, just need like one more little thing here. One more little thing. That's cute, and then I can put something next to it. And of course, these are already, or always going to be my very neutral colors, because you know how I am, always neutral. But one of these days, I'm going to make something that will surprise you. It will be colorful. I'm sure of it. All right. So what I did on this one was I then came in and did some gold splatters, just to add a little something to the top here. What are you doing? That's not a cap. There. And there's that. I'm just gonna go like this real quick and just kind of push it down here. That has dried up, so I'm just gonna use this. I always use a fan brush. I should start using something different. What do you use when you do splatters? I'd like to know what works for you. And I'll try it. I love me some gold splatters. Okay, and then the next thing I would do is I would wait for this to dry, and then I would take it to the machine and just do a simple stitch. This I did 2 different stitches. I did just a small stitch down, and then I turned it around and did just a zigzag up, both for texture and to kind of keep it all together, and add a little color to it too. So I know that these things are down solidly. I just, just wanted to be sure. So that is that. I think I'll pause, and then I will make sure that that is dry. Take it to the machine. I'll be right back and show you how it ended up, and then we'll sign off. And here is the finished product. What I did was I used my heat gun to hurry up the process, to dry the gold splatters, but also to dry that glue. And I did it from the front and the back to make sure that that glue was absolutely dry. I wanted to make sure it was dry on that fabric too. And then this one I did just the zigzag stitch down the middle, and I really like how that turned out. Now what I thought I would do on this one is I will probably add, and I was thinking I would do it on this one too, but I think I'll do a hole in this and then add a bulb pin and you know, a little something. Oops. On this one, I think I will go like that, maybe, or hang it. I could hang it right off of here, off of the fabric. I think I could probably just, you know, do something like this right here. I think it's sturdy enough to get through there. There we go. And I think that'll look kind of cute. There. Isn't that cute? So yeah, that can just, you know, kind of hang off of there. Hang off the side there like that. So, so there we have it. That is today's project. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you got something from this. Maybe you played along. I don't know. But anyway, here's your project for the day. Thanks so much for following me and hitting like and subscribing and all that you do for me. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.